Some important announcements just released, including a new stimulus check that was just signed into law today for millions and millions of people. Also, an announcement out of a prominent doctor letting us know what we may be seeing here over the coming weeks and months. And a new report just released out of the Federal Reserve that is some good news in reference to the American people. I have all the details and everything you need to know right here in this video. Let's get right into it. All right, so as always, we have a lot to talk about right here in this video, so let's work our way through these one at a time. First off, let's quickly talk about this announcement out of this prominent doctor who happens to be an epidemiologist from the World Health Network by the name of Eric Fingelding. I apologize. I know for a fact I am saying that last name wrong. I'm doing my best here, so going forward, let's just call him Dr. Eric, just because I'm not quite sure how to pronounce the last name. Anyway, Dr. Eric was out talking about monkeypox, and he's anticipating that we're just starting to see the first stages of what is likely going to be a massive global explosion in cases. So this is actually pretty interesting going forward, considering this whole monkeypox thing is still very, very new. As of maybe a week and a half or so ago, maybe 2 weeks. Honestly, I don't even think it's been 2 weeks so far. This just started hitting the wire, and we already know that there are confirmed cases here in the United States, as well as about a dozen other countries all around the world right now. So we'll have to continue watching this very closely going forward, but apparently the administration is working with the CDC right now to start releasing some vaccines for monkeypox for those individuals who are high risk. And again, this is not required, but again, I will keep you posted as we do get more information. There's not a whole lot of information out there right now on this, but as I continue to get more, of course, I'll keep you posted, on a regular basis somewhat, and just let you know what is going on with this. But again, kind of an interesting situation going on right now, considering COVID is still a thing, and actually cases continue to spike right here, right now. Anyway, that's what I got for you on that topic. Next, let's quickly talk about our favorite and most popular topic right here as of the last week and a half or so, gas prices. I promise I'll make this one quick. However, today, do you want to take a guess at what happened? Yeah, you're right. Winner, winner, you're right. We hit a new all-time high national average for 1 gallon of gas right here in this country. We're on a roll now. Why stop here, right? Let's keep going. I'm kidding. Let's not. Anyway, so let me tell you where we currently stand now as of today. The new high as of today is $4.60, which is the new all-time high national average right here in the United States. In fact, there are some stations in the Bay Area of California, like the San Francisco Bay Area, just under $8 per gallon, according to some of the reports that I was seeing. Obviously, I'm not in that area, so I don't know firsthand. I have not witnessed it, but I have seen multiple reports talking about this, that in the Bay Area, it's around $8 per gallon. That's massive, right? That is unbelievable. Anyway, there's many places all around the country right now, many states that are well over $5, and again, California, $6 plus in many locations around California. So this thing is like literally a runaway train right now, and it is just every day, almost every single day for the last week and a half, it has been new all-time highs. But if you've been watching the videos, you know, because I've been back here almost every single day saying, well, we got a new high today, another new high, another new high. That's why when I said just a minute ago, I was kind of joking and saying, can you guess what happened? I mean, obviously you know what happened because you've been watching the videos here for a while now, and you know we've been talking about this a lot. Anyway, I want to keep you posted with everything going on, so that is also in the headlines today. Next, let me quickly tell you about this new report that was just released out of the Federal Reserve talking about the state of the American people. And again, this is in reference to 2021. I'm going to be honest with you, these numbers seem a little bit shocking to me. To me, based on everything that I see down in the comments section and everything that I've heard from so many of you right here in this community, these numbers don't really seem that accurate to me. I'm just being real with you. It just seems way too high of percentages, but let me tell you what the Federal Reserve has found with this report that was just released. Now, according to this report, through the year of 2021, they found that 78% of people found that their finances were in good standing and that they felt financially comfortable in 2021. 78% of people. To me, that sounds like really, really high, right? That to me sounds really like way too high. I don't know. Considering where we all were in 2021, it just seems like a really high percentage. I don't know. Maybe things were a lot better last year that I'm just not remembering. I don't really know, but it just seems like a really high percentage. However, the report also found that 68% of people from this study said that they had enough money set aside that they could cover an unexpected $400 expense if they had to last year in 2021. So 68% of the people could have withstood an unexpected $400 expense if that were to arise last year. So again, maybe things were a little bit different than what I'm remembering, but to me it seemed, I don't know, like things weren't all that great. Now, don't get me wrong, things are way worse now. A lot of people are in way worse situations. I mean, the reports are showing it time and time again. Literally every single day I'm coming across multiple reports showing the American people are not in great standing right now. Again, I don't talk about probably 70% of the reports that I come across on a daily basis. I don't even talk about in the videos simply because a lot of them are very similar. It's a lot of redundancy, but the fact of the matter is I see tons and tons of reports on a daily basis saying, 60 or 2/3 of the people or 66% of the people or, some huge percentage of all the people basically don't have any money saved right now, or like everybody's basically spent any savings that they once had. So now remember, this report is out of 2021. So even though it was just released, these are the findings that they had from 2021. So we're a few months out from 2021 right now. So obviously things have changed. Inflation has gone up by about 2.5% since the end of 2021. So things have changed in a pretty big way. Prices have gone up substantially. And obviously the whole global situation and everything here domestically in the United States have also changed in a really big way as well in the last 5 months, right? So again, this is just a report that was out of the Federal Reserve, but it's nice to see that maybe people are doing pretty well. But again, based on what I read down in the comments section, I don't really think these numbers are maybe all that accurate. Again, maybe they're picking and choosing, maybe they're cherry picking a little bit. I'm not really sure, but this is just what the report is showing. So I like to share this stuff with you just so that we can get a glimpse as to what is actually being reported and what's being released by some of these, the Federal Reserve and these other places like this. All right, next. Let's quickly talk about a stimulus check that was just signed into law today for millions and millions of people. This is a thing. Now, here's the thing. I know I'm probably going to see down in the comments section saying they didn't approve anything, but here's the thing. There are many, many different states all around the country right now that are approving stimulus checks. I know it's kind of hard to believe, but seriously, there are many states out there right now that today alone, this one state did approve the stimulus checks. There's many different states over the last couple of weeks here that have signed on and actually approved stimulus checks. And over the last, I'm going to say 2.5, 3 months or so, there's probably 13, 14, maybe 15 states now that have approved stimulus checks that have either gone out already, going out right now as we speak, or will be going out over the coming months here. In fact, just a couple days ago, as I announced in a separate video, Alaska, they just approved $3,200 worth of stimulus checks in that state, a $2,500 dividend plus an extra $700 kicker on top of it. Okay, so that's in Alaska. Now, there's other states like Oregon, for example. They're actually considering a stimulus check as well. I don't believe it is fully passed quite yet, but they're considering, as well as multiple other states, including Pennsylvania, a $2,000 check, the state of Minnesota, a $1,000 check, as well as many others out there. Kentucky's on the list. There's many different states that are on the list right now that are just waiting that final approval for stimulus checks. However, let me tell you the one that was approved just today and signed into law. It's a done deal in the state of Colorado. So, the state of Colorado, your governor signed into law today the bill that contains a $500 stimulus check per individual and $1,000 for a married couple. So if you're in the state of Colorado, you might want to check this out because these checks will be going out over the summer. Now, they just said in the next couple months over the summer. I didn't see a specific date in which these checks would start to be distributed, but they did indicate that over the summer, so probably within the next 2 months or so, these checks will start going out and hitting bank accounts and probably mailboxes in the next few months here. That is in the state of Colorado. Now remember, Many different states out there right now have approved stimulus checks, and they're pretty much on the cusp of stimulus checks in many other states, including California, by the way. We talked about this one before, but the governor in California wants to approve the $400 check per vehicle, up to 2 vehicles, being $800 total. For those people in California. Again, there's checks all over the place across many different states right now. Now, of course, I know there are many states out there that maybe don't have checks going out right now. It's an unfortunate situation because all of these states are sitting on billions and billions of dollars that they don't have a clue of what to do with, other than give it back to the people. A little tiny fraction of it is what they're giving back. So hopefully more of these steps will hopefully more of these states will start stepping up and sending out more of these checks out to the people. But as of right now, it's kind of a slow process as far as these states passing the checks, getting them approved, and then, of course, sending them out to the residents. But this is just another state we can add to the list. Yet, yes, today it was signed into law. It's a done deal. It does not need to go through congressional approval. It does not need the state legislature anymore, but it is a done deal. It was signed into law today by the Colorado governor. So, congratulations if you're in the state of Colorado. And, yes, Alaska as well a couple days ago. But seriously, there's a lot of other states right now that are kind of on the cusp of getting these things done. Of course, we will continue doing everything we possibly can to pressure Congress, to persuade Congress, I think is what we really need to say about this, into getting additional stimulus checks out for everybody all across the country as a nationwide check for everybody all across the board. The low income and the fixed income is where we really need to highly focus those checks. Anyway, these are the updates that I have for you as of right now. More updates that came out today. I know it's been a very busy day today. A lot of stuff going on. The weekend was a little bit slow, but man, they're making up for it today. A lot of stuff hitting the wire today. Anyway, I hope this update helps you out. As always, I want to make sure that you're staying updated with everything going on right now. Things are changing very rapidly, and I want to make sure that you keep a pulse on everything going on because, as I've always said, all of this is going to come home. It's all going to come around full circle, and all of this will impact us in some way, shape, or form. Therefore, we need to keep a pulse on everything going on, and my dedication is to do all the research, boil it down into the shortest possible videos that I can produce right here on the channel, and just making sure that you're staying updated and helping you grab as much money, benefits, programs, checks, stimulus, anything else we possibly can right here, right now. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Please make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out some of the other 2,500 plus videos right here on the channel. Thanks again. I appreciate it. Enjoy your day, and I'll catch you again later in the next video. I appreciate it. Enjoy your